Hello and welcome back to Robbo in Repton Infinity. Now look at the map of this level, as we see there's some pipes around the outside and they're flinging some things around at a very high speed, so we don't want to go into between the pipes too much, otherwise we'll get killed by them. And yes, we can get rid of the things and get rid of that kettle and get rid of some other things that are dotted around here by pushing them into the grass. And we see we don't want to push the thing away from underneath the mower straight off like that, otherwise we'd end up having our head opened up like a can of beans. And we pop this mower through the transporter because it's going to become useful somewhere else. And another disc to flush after the last level. We've had enough discs to flush, and we see running around here we've got the Superior Software logos, and they're very dangerous. As you can imagine, if you stand in the way, they'll kill you. Excuse me. As you can see, the kettles don't actually end up going around the pipes at all, and neither will the things. But there are a few other things which will, like the orbs, will go around. I think the lawnmowers actually go around as well, which is quite dangerous if you do that and you want to walk underneath, since you've got to time it so that the lawnmower's not passing overhead. Anyway, yeah, we don't need that light bulb, so we can push into the fridge there. And then we have to time ourselves nicely so we can come in and get all these orbs from the side cavities, or whatever you call them, over here. And to complete the level, you don't actually have to grab all these orbs. I just thought I'd do a little bit of waiting around here. And why did the Robbo cross the pipes? Yeah, to get the orb that's on the other side. I mean, it's not a very good joke. Same with the chicken joke. Anyhow, I get bored of doing this in a bit, so I just kind of leave these ones and get rid of the things from there. And get rid of a couple of other things as well. And pop this down, so we've got the light bulb free now, but we don't actually want to push that mower into the fridge because we actually need it over here. And it pops through the transporter, and I don't really know where that leads it to now, but it's out of our way. We don't need to worry about it. So now we've got a few cola cans to pop into the fridge and a few light bulbs to put onto the power station. And yeah, Robbo, I don't think that's a good look. It clashes a bit, really. I mean, pink and red and blue, it's yeah, rather not a good look for you there. So yeah, we trade off between getting a can and pushing the light bulb onto the power station there. And then in the middle of this we've got a spanner. And we've got a light bulb over here, which we'll be able to push away from that side in a little bit. But yeah, make a little way through here. Then we need to clear some things out of the way so we can push things around in this area. And they give us a nice little handy way off to the side there to do so, and obviously we can push the things into there as well. Robbo's having a little think about what to do. And you can see on these levels they've kind of dumped the idea that the fridges should have a top and bottom attached, and they just kind of like spread around randomly. So now push that thing out of the way there so we can get down to our power station here. And then we go all the way around after pushing the light bulb through so we can pop it down onto the station itself. And we've got another one lined up already. I'm still leaving that spanner there. I don't think there's actually any place for it to be used around here at all. There we go, that's all the level. We don't want to have that light bulb, so we just push it into the fridge now. And we'll push this fish into the fridge as well. And then Robbo's feeling a bit low. He goes and thinks about throwing himself into the middle of the pipes there. But he doesn't do it, so he goes on to the next group of levels, and this one's sped up, as you can tell, quite a lot, because there's a lot of grass around this level, and you've got a few lawnmowers spread around all across the place, so you've got to figure out how to get these lawnmowers into the grass and not go underneath them, and how to get them down and make everything accessible for later on, because it's quite easy just to push a lawnmower down and realise you can't do anything further from that point. Now what I have done is I've edited this quite a bit as well, because I did spend quite a lot of time looking excuse me. I did spend quite a lot of time looking at the map for this, and if you see Robbo standing still looking wistful, then that's probably what I was doing at that point, just taking a good look at the map and thinking very hard about what exactly was my next move. So you see at the moment it's still trying to get these things arranged so that we can get ourselves down to the things we need to use. And when we get some things pop up like that, we just push them out of the way. And you might also notice that the discs are arranged side by side in pairs. The things are arranged top to bottom in pairs. And the orbs are arranged diagonally in pairs. Not much to notice and not very special, but it's very consistent throughout the whole of the level. So now we've got quite a lot of lawnmowers available to us, but that one really can't be used because it's right against the edge of the grass there. And now we're uncovering quite a lot of things that we need to use on different things, but still there's a lot of grass left to dig out, and that's a simple way to get rid of those things there rather than letting them go all the way to the top of the level again. And you might have seen I was pushing a few these lawnmowers into the transporters. They actually lead to the top of the level, all kind of clustered in the same place, which makes that a bit of a dangerous area to go back up to. So you've got to be ever on your toes and watchful that you're not running underneath the lawnmower. So we can get a few of the things sorted out now. We've got a lot of light bulbs free, so we'll just get them in place on top of the power station, and then we can also flush a few fish, and we've kept that grass next to the toilet there so we can pop the fish into it. Now, a lot of these things I've been saying on these Robbo levels are very bizarre. I mean, if you heard them say it out of context, you'd think that the person who was saying them was a loony. Imagine sitting on the bus and somebody said, "Yes, I had to push the fish into the grass after it came out the toilet. But then there was another disc which I couldn't get to the toilet. So I had to figure out some other way to get the score. And so I put the light bulb on top of the power station. But then the lawnmower was in the way, so I had to get the kettles into the fridge and then push the lawnmower over into the transporter." Obviously, at some point in that conversation, somebody would realise, oh, he's actually talking about a game. At least you'd hope they would. And they wouldn't just back away from you saying, Okay, thanks. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, still, back to actual Robbo here. You see we're into the dangerous area here with all the lawnmowers arranged around. And there are a few things around on this level which you can't actually unearth or ungrass, I suppose. But I think here, yeah, that's where I get the points to finish off the level. And you've got a lot of things we could actually still score with around, but there's some of the things which we wouldn't be able to dig out at all. Anyway, Robbo goes and sits on the toilet, and we'll see what he gets up to next time. See you then.